Abu, say something.
Hello, I'm Abu.
He's Abu.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you, Abu?
I'm proper tired.
Tell me about your presentation, Abu.
Alright, so should I do my presentation now? I'll do it right now, yeah, for you.
Do you want to do it now?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'll do it. Alright, first of all, the rationale behind this professional experience module. First of all, I chose to do a self-managed project as I thought there's no point of me going into the industry, for example, finding a place, because I think, first of all, why would I be running around making coffee and tea for someone when I could personally be going out and making something that would be useful and something that I could add to my show? Obviously, I understand the reasons why people go to these traditional based professional work placements, because they make contacts and links and other things like that. But making contacts and links doesn't necessarily mean making coffee for someone. I've made so many contacts over the past few months without having to make a single cup of coffee for anyone. So that's one of the reasons behind why I chose to do a self-managed project. Another reason behind it is I do not like to be involved in this mainstream media. This mainstream media and the ideology behind it is not something that I personally agree with. The way this media industry is heading is in a very gloomy direction where deception is the only thing that is happening. So me as a person, as Abu Mukid, would not want to deceive people, or would not want to be associated with people that deceive and take advantage of others. The next reason why I chose to do a personal self-managed project was the reason that I have complete freedom of what I could do and how I can go about doing it. So even if I wanted to go out and take a few pictures, not a problem. Even if I wanted to go out and film a wedding, not a problem. It's still part of professional experience. As Abu Mukid, I want to establish a name. I've come up with the name Prophecy Media. It's an established business now, up and running. So I'm the sole owner. So yeah, that's really and truly why I started to do a self-motivated project. Moving on to the next point now is my journey and practices. Who has influenced my work or anything like that? Well, first of all, there are many lecturers at this university that have done personal work. To name one lecturer, Ken Farrell, has made a very wonderful documentary called Injustice that is still relevant till this day. It took him 7 years to make it, but it was still a very good piece of work. It's still relevant to this day. I want to be someone in that sort of field, someone that can open the eyes of other people up and show people what is actually happening in this world. That's one point. Moving on to the next point. My life goals. What goals do I have and where do I want to be? This professional experience, what is it going to do for me? Well, I will tell you what it's done for me. First of all, it's made me understand that doing media is not an easy thing. You have to go out your way in order to get what you need to get. You may have to even bend the rules sometimes. But as long as no one knows, and as long as you get your project on time, and as long as no one's hurt or harmed in the process, that's fine. Make sure you go about doing everything properly, obviously. It's always something that's higher priority. Do it right and do it accurately. In the future, I would like to be a well-established media house, an independent media house that steers away from this traditional form of media and this traditional form of deception. As an independent filmmaker and a documentary maker and a media producer, I wish to show the world a different view, or an alternative form of media. I wish to show the world that there is an alternative source out there, that you don't really need to rely on the BBC or all these other channels in order to get your information. Independent media is a very, very powerful tool, and if applied properly, can be used to get across to the people of the masses. So the next step for me as a media producer is basically to start creating more work, creating work that is legitimate and has a legitimate place in today's society, and work that can be associated with. So say for example, if I was to go and make a documentary on a part of London, say for example, South London is a prime example. I would like the documentary to be touching to not just the people of South London, but to the people of the whole country. You need to be able to understand and feel the sensitivity of what's happening. And if I can get that message across, I've done a successful job. The more people that can relate to me, and relate to my stories and my views, the more sort of power I have behind me. And that's the most important thing in today's media society. The more followers you have on Twitter, the better. So the more followers I have behind me and my cause, the better it is for me. So the next point I'm going to come to is the conclusion. How am I gonna conclude this? Well, first of all, there's been many things that I've spoken about and done over the past few weeks and the past few months about professional experience. I've been mingling in this in the media industry. I've gone to dinner and dances where I've met very, very influential people in the media industry. I've also have done a lot of online research in order to meet new people. I've met web developers, I've met sound artists, I've met music artists, I've met producers, composers, all online. I might not have met them personally yet, I still have them as a contact. If I need them in the future, they're the first person I'll call. Just because we haven't had a conversation face to face, we've had a conversation on the phone. Nowadays, that's what matters. This is today's modern world, where communication over technology has become our main source of communication. So, really and truly, now it's more easy than ever to be involved in the media industry and be a success in this media industry. So, I conclude that this whole experience has been very positive and has been very empowering. It's given me a lot of power and a lot of confidence in myself as a person, as a media producer, and also as a colleague to many other people I've worked with. So it's made me feel that I'm not just a student anymore. I'm actually not on the level as to say on as professionals, but I'm slowly climbing up. So I'd say I'm probably about a third of the way there. So I've still got a lot of developing to do, and with time that will come, and hopefully in the future you'll see a lot of my work. And keep a lookout for the name Prophecy Media. So the website is prophecy-media.com. Look at that, look at the Facebook group, look at the Twitter group. Thank you very much for listening to me. I've been Mukid from Prophecy Media. Thank you.
Ah, so cute.